Welcome back to What the Face. Glad you're here for our last shave of 2020. And it's been, oh man, it's been a whirlwind of crap, let me tell you. So many things are happening. It's beyond words. But the light is at the end of the tunnel. I can see that next year is going to be different. And that's going to be for the better. So with that, I thought about what should I use to end this new year shave with. And I think the last shave of 2020 is going to be the Quiet Man. And I think that reflects what everyone's going through. We are a fighter, and sometimes we do it quietly, but we do fight, and that's what I'm going to be using. And for the actual razor, I'm going to be using my Occam's razor, and for the brush, I'm reaching back here and just using my What the Face brush. And you know, I don't know, I never told you, but when I reach back here like this, I'm actually taking this off of a windowsill. I have a window that's right behind me that faces the backyard, and that's where I put this after I'm done. And I have the window shade up, so when during the day, not only does it dry naturally, but the sun will dry it out. So that's why I reach back. So with that, let me do this. Let me take the soap, put it in a bowl, make a lather, bring it to the face, and we'll discuss some things going forward. So stay tuned. Don't go away. All right, so as you can see, the bowl is empty. And we have the soap that we talked about. It's right here, the Quiet Man. And, you know, I don't know if you've noticed, but because of the crisis that's going on, I can't always get the proper tub that this was first created in. So you might find my shaving soaps coming with clear plastic with white top or black top, and vice versa. You could see an amber tub with a white top. It's just the way things are happening. Not everything is available like it used to be. So, but I'm hoping these things will clear up as time goes on. So let me just open this up, and you can see that the shaving soap is very pliable and allows you to, you know, place it right in there. It's very soft to the touch, and we're gonna put that in there. Again, here is the razor that we're going to be using. This is an Occam's razor. I hope everyone had the opportunity to get one when I did announce it. And this is the What the Face brush, synthetic 24. This is a 24 knot. So let's put the soap in the bowl and continue. Okay, so as you can see, the soap is in the bowl. I'm going to take this brush and I'm going to wet it down. And now I'm going to empty the contents of the brush right in the bowl. And now I'm going to start the lathering. So here we go. And my the Quiet Man is based on Green Irish Tweed, and that fragrance is coming out right away. A couple of people asked me about my favorite 10 soaps that I use. And you could tell I never do that, and I'll tell you why. Because it makes no difference what I like. It makes a difference what you like. What I like is not really going to reflect what you're going to like. The best thing to go about finding out what you like, in my opinion, is to get a sample. Just get a sample of it. If you can't, if the artisan doesn't give out samples, then ask someone for a little sample of what they have. And you're going to know if you like it or not. Don't rely on someone else's list, because during the course of the year, they change all the time. And in that moment in time, when they're presenting their top 10 list, look at that. It's kind of ridiculous to do that. And that's just my opinion. Shouldn't reflect on anyone else who's done these lists, but to me, they're nonsense. So I'm gonna wash this bowl out because I don't always prepare for the next one. I never show you this, but as you can see, the bowl is now clean. I'm gonna dry my hands, I should say, and then gonna move the camera to the other location so we can continue. So here we go. Okay, here we are. About 6 to 7 days growth on my beard. So let me wet the face. And let me also tell you, they might not say it, but there are influences on those the top 10 lists or the top 5 lists. There's always influences. Don't let anybody kid you. Don't let anybody kid you. There's always influences. So here we go. Here is the brush. So let me apply it. Oh man, this is nice, rich and creamy. This is going on really nice. Okay. Oh my goodness. I dropped my razor. Let me go get it. All right. And here is the razor. Let me just wet it a little bit and start to shave. So here we go. And let me tell you a little catch up on the one thing that I'm watching. So I finished the series of Sherlock Holmes. Finished that. I finished Hunter, the Mind Hunter. And I'm starting to finish, and I'm still watching, The Crown, which has like 1 or 2 episodes left. And I started to watch, and I'm enjoying, it's on HBO Max. And that is called The Flight Attendant. It stars the woman who was in The Big Bang. How can you forget Penny, right? Very pretty woman. It's the reason why most men watch the show. Well, she's in a lot of trouble in this one. And man, can she drink. This flight attendant's an alcoholic. Anyway, it's pretty good. You should watch it. We have a lot of things planned for 2021. I'll just let you know a couple of them. We have something new we're going to be releasing early. For those who are sensitive to lots of fragrances, and who maybe want a shaving aftershave that they have, like an aftershave. They want an aftershave that they purchased, which is expensive, to be the star of the show and not something that's in the soap, mingling with or trying to pair with something that you have. So you would reach in for this soap when you know you're going out and you want your shaving aftershave to be the thing that's standing out. You reach for what we call nothing but the base. That's what the name of it is. And that's exactly what it is, nothing but the base. There is no fragrance in it at all. And that's going to be released the first thing in maybe February or so. And then we have our other release, Sakura, which is going to be for right around the Cherry Blossom Festival, because it is a cherry blossom scent. I think you guys will enjoy that. And that's all I can actually tell you about now. So, wow, that was a great shave. Love it. And let me see if I have the aftershave that goes with that. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. The Quiet Man. Almost gone, too. Almost gone. Depending on how you look at the bottle, right? So I want to thank my Patreons this year. Without your support, I couldn't have done what I do. Benjamin Moran, he is still providing support for us by supplying us with lots of giveaways for even the new year. I have some of the things that he sent to me, and those will continue to be released. And of course, our current December giveaway was sponsored by Warren and Benjamin, who support me all the time, and without their both support, I couldn't really do everything. And Jeffrey Smith, he's another one, unbelievable. And I'll flash all the names on the screen, and everyone who has ever purchased anything from me, thank you very much. You made it possible, actually, for me to continue surviving in these times. It's a touch and go situation, what they're doing to me at work, and I haven't resolved that issue. Most likely after New Year's, I'll know my fate of what's going on, because I wrote them a letter and I put it in no certain terms that, you know, you bring me back to my agreed upon salary. And what I did was I wrote out all these bullet points on the 2 years that I've been here and how I saved them money, brought value, fixed so many tragic things that were in IT. I can't even begin to tell you the insanity of what I walked into. I'll give you one. They had phones that looked like they were from 1965. I mean, they were actually falling apart. There were no parts anymore for these phones, but they hated change. They hate change. And for me to make these drastic change, it was such a headache for me, because they would always say, well, the old thing didn't do this, and such a nightmare. But now, of course, after using it a while, they understand that I was right. And we now have voice over IP, VoIP phones, and because we had a situation where we had to move from one floor to another while they're doing work, it made it possible for us to do that. And all the things I put in place, it made it possible for us to do this move without a drastic IT problem. Yeah, there were little hiccups, but it wasn't what it could have been. So I'm hoping they see things my way. Who knows? And if they don't, I think I got to get something else, because I can't keep working for a company who doesn't feel that I'm valuable. So I'd rather not work for them at all. So with that, I wish everybody every possible good thing that comes from 2021. I hope it happens to all of you. And here is to, I think, a better year. God bless everybody. Happy New Year, and be safe. See you next year. Bye-bye.